What's up, y'all? My name is Barbara Atewe, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's installment of Sew It Be, I am back with another tapestry blanket, and we are going to be turning it into a bomber jacket with the help of Walmart. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Please just like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let's begin. All right, so everything that I use, unless I said otherwise, is from Walmart. So y'all know Beyonce had like her drop on her website or whatever, and you know I had to get two. I had to get two blankets. There was no way on earth, cause like I wanted a regular blanket that I could use to like drape or whatever while I'm watching TV, and I also wanted to make a jacket out of it. So y'all know with the bomber jacket, the puffer jacket, and the actual sweater. The pattern that I use will also be linked down below in the description box. I'm using the XXL size because I like the boxy fit that it gives, and then also I cropped it, so it's like I chopped some of the cardboard off so that it could be like a more cropped fit. Okay, so we're gonna trace the pattern throughout the entire tapestry with the two front pieces, the one back piece, and the two sleeves. All right, and then once you're done tracing your pattern, you're going to use your fray check. Listen, this is a godsend when you're working with woven fabrics. It will prevent it from fraying, because you all know, like when you cut tapestry or any other woven fabric, it'll start to separate because there's like so many layers of woven thread. So this allows it to what's the word, kind of like just secure the fabric so it won't like separate, and you can just cut across it and then have no problems whatsoever. So you can also get this at Walmart. It will be linked down below in the description box. So what I like to do is I like to trace, so I'll trace my pattern, and then I will also trace it with the fray check, and then I will let that dry for like about 1 to 2 hours, and then I will cut so that it'll be fine. And when you touch the tapestry or woven fabric, you'll notice that there's like a bit of hardening, so that it'll how do I explain it? It's like more hard, so that you know that it's set. All right, and then I also got my batting from Walmart as well, so I traced it through I traced my pattern on there, as well as the lining that I already had on hand. Okay, so the layer process, we're going to have the tapestry right side up, and then we're going to also put the lining layer, and then the batting layer is going to be on top. So it's going to look weird while you're sewing, but that will help with having like a clean hem on the bottom. So we're going to put the tapestry right side up, and then the lining, and then the batting. Okay, so we're going to pin it along the bottom edge, and then we're going to run it through this what's the thing called, the sewing machine that you can also get at Walmart. Okay, and we're gonna pin it and run it through. I will have the pattern, the stitch pattern that I use, and also I'm not sure if that's the stitch length or the tension, girl. I have no idea. Okay, I am a beginner when it comes to this sewing stuff. I'm good at it, but I still call myself a beginner, you know what I mean? But yeah. And y'all already know, when you're sewing, make sure you reverse stitch so you can reinforce it and not have it like separate. So when you fold it to how it's supposed to be, you know, the batting will end up being in the middle, and then the lining will be on the outside, and you have like a clean hem at the bottom, you know? You can also add a waist cuff if you don't want the boxy fit, but I really like how it turned out, you know? It gives like, what's the word? An illusion of a snatched waist, you know? That's what it does. Okay, so we're also gonna do that to the two front pieces, and then we're also gonna do something a bit different with the sleeves, because that one I did want a wrist cuff, so I will show y'all that when we get to it. Oh, we're at it right now. Look at that. Okay, so we're gonna have the tapestry right side up, And then we're going to have, we're going to match all the hems. Okay. So we're going to take the ribbed fabric that you can also get at Walmart. We're going to put that on top of the tapestry facing right up. And what you want to do is you want to measure your wrist and then take about an inch off so that it can be a bit more cinched. And then you're going to stretch it along the tapestry so that, and then also put the lining on top and then pin it. And then what I like to do to stretch it out is I will put it under the presser foot, lock it in, and then just yank the fabric so it's like complete, so the ribbed fabric is completely taut, and then run it through the sewing machine so it, like, you know, it sews. And then when you're done, it'll have like a cinched wrist where it's not too tight. It's like the perfect measurement of your wrist, so you don't have like a, what's it called, is it loose, wide, you know, like a wrist cuff, like a cuffed fabric. And that's what you'll have. And because I'm not a professional, I will not, absolutely not, be trying to force myself to learn how to use a zipper foot or add a zipper onto a jacket, because girl, it's too much work. I'm all about ease of life and convenience. 2023 is about ease of life, convenience, because girl, I don't have the time. Learning how to sew zipper onto a fabric, especially woven fabric, that's too much stress on my life, and I don't have time for that. Okay, so we're gonna do the clean hem again with the front pieces. So again, we're going, because it's already sewn on the bottom, we're just going to repeat the part on the side so that when you unfold it and you when you unfold it into the proper shape or whatever, it'll show that it's like completely closed on the front panels of the jacket. You can add snaps to it. I also got snaps from Walmart, but I decided against doing that because girl, I don't really close my jacket when I wear a jacket. Okay, so I just leave it open. Okay, but you can get snap closures from Walmart as well. All right, so now it is time to actually put the jacket together. So we're going to have the back piece with the tapestry facing up, and then you're going to add the front panel pieces with the tapestry facing towards, you want both pieces of the tapestry facing each other, okay? So that you can have like a clean hem, you know? Okay, so we're going to pin the shoulder pieces together, making sure that they're completely aligned, and then we're going to run it through this the sewing machine. Okay, it's very simple. With the pattern that I use, it does provide instructions. The instructions are more so for an actual sweater, but you can use it for a jacket as well. Like, you'll be completely fine. You can use it for a jacket. So yeah, you're just pinning the shoulders and then running it through the sewing machine. All right, and don't forget to reverse stitch, and then when you're done, when you unfold it, you'll see that you have a clean shoulder. Okay, so now we are going to sew the cup of the sleeve onto the front and back pieces. Again, you want to make sure that the two tapestry pieces are facing each other so you don't have like a raw hem when you're sewing, unless that's the look you want to go for. Be my guest, girl. Who am I to judge? I don't care. Do what you want. Okay, so we're gonna pin the cup of the shoulder onto the front and back pieces, and then we're going to run it through the sewing machine again. So it's just basically just pinning the pieces together and then running it through the sewing machine. It's very, very simple. This took me about a day. It takes you much shorter, but I'm lazy. Like, I'm sick. Like, y'all hear it in my voice right now. I get tired way too quick. So I would sew something and then sit down, sew something and then sit down, sew something and then sit down. But when I first made this jacket, it took me about, I want to say, a couple of hours. If you're really like, if you stick to it and you don't take as many breaks as I did, because girl, I am sick as a dog. It is a lot for me. Okay, I was supposed to do this last year. I didn't do it because I was sick, and I'm still sick. Y'all could hear it. You know, it was a lot. It's a lot, but okay, it's all right. Very beginner friendly. Okay, and then now we are going to sew the sides. We're going to join the sides of the jacket, and then while doing that, it's going to connect to the sleeve so that, you know, it's like connected properly. Okay, so you're just going to run it through the sewing machine again. We're going to join the sleeves, join the sides, just make sure it's continuous. If you run out of thread, what I like to do is I don't like to remove it from the presser foot. I will literally grab some thread, run it through the sewing machine again, thread the needle, and then slide it under, and then I will reverse stitch and then continue sewing. Because removing it and then trying to removing like the piece of fabric that you're sewing and then reattaching it after you rethread your machine, girl, it's a lot of work. It's too much. Just rethread your machine while the fabric is under the presser foot, and then rethread your needle and then sew it through and then do a quick reverse stitch, and then you'll be completely fine. Okay, and then now we are going to add the collar. Okay, this I just used what is it called, the collar piece that comes with it. Like, there's like a pattern, there's a piece in the pattern that is like with the collar, but I made it a bit wider because the skinny bit with this woven fabric that I tried to do with my last bomber jacket project, it took a lot out of me. So you want to make it a bit wider so that you have like actual space to sew. Okay, so we're gonna pin it on both ends of the collar, attaching it to the ends of the what's that thing called, the collar of the jacket. Yeah. So you're gonna take the cuff and you're gonna pin both sides, and then you're gonna stretch it out, and then you're gonna pinch the middle, and then you're gonna pin the middle, and then you're gonna put it through the sewing machine, do a quick stitch, reverse stitch with the needle in the middle of the fabric, and then you're gonna pull it taut, yank it, and then sew it through while holding the ribbed fabric taut so that it will cinch after you're done sewing. All right, and then last but not least, you are completely done. But what I like to do with the woven fabric is go again with the fray check and go into each and every nook and cranny of each seam and apply the fray check so that there will be no fraying in the future. Okay, so you're just going to do it to every single seam that you see that has tapestry attached to it on the outside. The inside doesn't really matter because it's gonna be on your body. The inside, you're not gonna see it. You know what I mean? So you're gonna do that throughout the entire thing. All right, and then once you're done applying the fray check, you're gonna let it dry, and then this is how it ends up looking. Okay, look at that. Shout out to me, shout out to y'all, shout out to Walmart, because you can get everything there that I used, unless I said otherwise. All right, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please just like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. All right, bye bye.